So Peter was over yesterday, as he usually is, and we turned on the Gaia channel, which I really recommend. It's like just anything we put on there, it's like really impressive. But this what we put on yesterday, Joe Dispenza. It was a program called something that the hardwired brain, and then it really connected with me, because it was saying things that the things that like people like us that we commonly know, but then it was going into such deep scientific detail into it about the neurons, the brain cells, the way they fire, the way our thoughts influence them, the different anatomy of the brain. And I really wanna be really fluent on that. All the different amygdala, the neocortex, all of that. I really want to know all of it by heart, like the back of my hand. And then how that affects a thought you're having, affects the hormones, the fight or flight effect, and then it affects your heart, and how it affects your whole anatomy, you see. And that how experiences the way we've been raised, the experiences we've had as our kids get embedded in our hardwired in our anatomy, our physical body, and our brain. Everything we get hardwired to be the way we are, you see. And then so it becomes so apparent to me why it's so hard to change, because those of us, we all have things we got to change, and it's so hard to change, addicts and all these behaviors that all of us have, some of us more than others, that I see, because I had my mom bash on my dad so much because of his alcoholism, which was his way of escaping her behavior. And then they would bash each other. Why can't you change? And I get that so much from people bashing me. A therapist I had would bash me so much why I'm changing. And I see that so much, people bashing themselves why they can't change. People bashing in a relationship, bashing each other. And then so this explains it so explicitly, so detailed, why it is people can't change, the reason why it's hardwired, and then the scientific way, therefore the method, he works it out why you can change it, you see. And so the thought I had was, I want to make this study this, and I want to make the meetings. I want to talk to the members of my meetup group Sanctuary and see if we can discuss this. And like book club studies, like a book study, and they read it and they get together and they talk about it. This is what I want to do. I want us all to watch this. Either you get it on your on your Apple TV or something, you watch it. Or we get together, a bunch of us get together at my house, watch it on the giant TV, and we discuss it, and we work this program, and get to the bottom of it, really sincerely work that, what he teaches, and master it, and help each other work on our own behaviors, and get to the root of it, get to the bottom of it. Because I certainly want this aspect of my behavior that I do so much want to change. Thoughts that I want to change. And this whole bit that so much, like 90% of our thoughts that we have today are the ones we had yesterday and the day before, and then how do you change that? How do you go about changing it? Well, I, for one, am making the intention. I know that much, that I first you make the intention to change. I want to change my thoughts so they are all congruent. My behaviors, my thoughts, what I say, to be congruent to my goals, which is to be the pure and perfect instrument to carry out the work, articulating the truth and releasing the light in the world.